I got the hole in the fence, and I got this door. The door is also locked. There was a little electronic box under the handle. The sign was pasted to the front that's read, "Closed for repairs." Alright, maybe I don't. Doop, doop. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Is this we're gonna find Freddy Krueger in here? Happy Halloween, you ghouls! I am the Scarecrow. Welcome to our playthrough of a spooky little game called Home. It's in the old pixelated style, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna make it any less spooky. Let's check it out. So you may be able to tell the game looks a little primitive, style and graphics wise. Yeah, turn off the lights. If only I could get away with that. Style and graphics wise, it looks a little primitive, but you know, that's not all. Exactly. It's gameplay, not graphics, you know? I mean, I've seen games that have these awesome graphics and it's absolute shit. The story's garbage, and the gameplay's garbage, and so they blew their wad on fucking graphics instead of, you know, focusing on the important shit. Right, replay value. You wanted something that looks pretty? Buy a fucking painting. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Hallelujah! We can see! Alrighty. I know diddly shits about this game or how to play or whatever, but it's supposed to be spookiness. It's already, I wanted to, that house. Where was I? No, I wanted to check out that fucking stain on the wall. Is that blood? Blood! No, you cut that shit out. Can I not? Is that not count? Alright, it's not. If I gave up now, I would start again from the beginning. Did I quit? Hell no! We're in this for the long haul. Alright, well, I guess all I can interact with in this place, in this room, is the door. So, yeah, we're already off to a good start. The lights are fucking completely gone, and it's thunder and lightning outside. It's storming. If this ain't fucking spooky, I don't know what is. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I don't know. You fucking tell me. Seriously, I didn't recognize his face. You know, considering the fact that it was half caved in. He was still kind of warm. Alright, check him out again. Nope. Alright. That sucks. You can't skip messages. Here, kitty! You can't skip messages. I can't do anything but press X to interact, so. Oh, you just go right ahead? I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Actually, we ain't done upstairs, so fuck all that. Oh. I can raise the light higher, that's about it. Nice. Ambiance and all that shit. Nothing in the ficus? Oh, we're dripping nasty goo. What is that shit? Disgusting. The roof needs to be fixed. What is this crap on the wall? Nothing I should be concerned about. Alright. The shit, it highlights when I can now interact with it. Alright, that's good to know. The desk had a computer and some papers on it. In a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? You bet your ass. You woke up in a strange place. We're snooping. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Oh yes, now we can investigate the fucking pudding in the corner. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. Oh, what are you, a vampire? How do you know that fucking blood smells fresh? I mean, Shit, I haven't been around so much blood that I know when it smells fresh. I realized there was blood on my shoes and my pants. That's it, you stomped somebody to death. You monster. Oh man, I had to get out of here. If that man died in the hallway, what was the blood doing here? Right. Well, then maybe he didn't fucking... I really shouldn't have been going through this stuff, getting my fingerprints everywhere. Who gives a shit? Nobody's here. Yeah. Well, I guess we're going downstairs then. Well, if the guy died in the other room, then, I don't know, maybe he crawled, who knows? Got his brains blowed out in the other room, and then somebody dragged his ass down here. Oh, more stairs, eh? Oh, a mouse! A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Sure, why not? Let's free it. Did I screw myself? Probably. I know diddly shits about this game, just in case anybody was wondering. A collection of rusty tools. These look like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp, smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? Well, it's cold and rainy outside. You want them to catch cold? What's wrong with you? There's an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? Well, I suppose in the basement, where we're gonna bury that other guy. It's me! I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Well, I don't know who the fuck wouldn't. Really? It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Far away, eh? Oh, I can't unpress it. Alright, well, in for a penny. In for the other room, I guess. Yeah. Here, mousy, mousy. Now, we'll do this one floor at a time. Oh, the bookcase. Any murder mysteries we can read up on? The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. Oh, yes, figuratively and literally. There were scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Tune in next week. That didn't sound good. Either the floor was creaking or somebody was unzipping their pants. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. Well, sucks for you, I guess. And that's all she wrote. How long had this been here, rotting? This man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. Well, maybe it was the last meal then. It didn't sound like he descended the stairs. It sounded like he fucking tumbled down the stairs. What, no clock? Let's check myself out. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house? Ah, yes. I get it now. He's a werewolf, and he woke up in a strange place covered in blood. I've seen this story before. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Take it easy there, Philip Marlowe. That didn't sound good. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Hey, you could gnaw through that shit. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Oh, maybe we don't want to go in there then yet. There's another door over there. Oh, and who undid the tape? Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Jesus. You just want to dive right into it. Find the monsters in the other room. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface had been thoroughly wiped and nothing seemed out of place. Except for you. And the toilet brush. What was it doing there? There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negative was sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. Oh, amateur photography, eh? I thought I saw what looked like treetops. It seemed odd that the tray had been left there, considering how clean the rest of the bathroom was. He was probably developing film while he took a bath. That's not out of the ordinary. Alright, so let's try the secret door. There should be a light here. What is this? Is this a box? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Sure. I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Then I heaved on the floor. There was a ladder going down on the ground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Hell no. What are we, nuts? I wasn't quite ready to leave yet. Who said we were leaving? It's probably just your fucking tomb. Hey, let's sit down and have a snack. Is it the mouse? It is. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Key card, locker. Last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Will it make sense in the future? The smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. Oh, you gonna help me out now that I helped you out? That's it, huh? Nothing else in here? Well, I'm so glad that I went to the dining table. And now for something completely different. I thought I descended the ladder. That looked like I was going up. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down that ladder. Little did I know that it had been chopped off. The tunnel below was even darker and the smell wasn't getting any better. No shit, you're going in the sewer. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Oh yeah, they even showing him limping. That's a nice touch. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind. And a lot of traffic. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Oh, an underground laboratory, eh? Places all over were marked on the map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. More scribbles. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town all over the last few years. Wait. It's me! There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, trying to find some kind of information. Oh, I looked around thoroughly, dude. There weren't shit. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I need to see what else was down here. My workhorse table. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Sure, why not? It's the first thing we've been able to take so far. I tucked a small handgun into my butt crack. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? Options. Oh, we get to descend further into the bowels of baloney. It was so dark down there and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Some kind of homemade rack, slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't exactly use that, did they? Well, somebody tried one of those DIY projects and was not very good with hand tools. The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. I found a gun. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Don't drink this? The slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. Well, don't fucking stick your face in it. It looked like a cage? It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Like blood? This place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. What the fuck's coating the bottom, goddammit? Don't leave us in suspenders. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. Everything's got cake all over the place. Mi piace le torte. On it was a stack of old, faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Hey, E-I-E-I, what is on that? None of it made any sense to me. Oh, hey, a door. Nothing about Rachel or me was written here. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Alrighty. Oh, nice. Apparently they have those gymnastic rings down here. You can do a little bit of exercising. There look to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains look old. Who put them here? Well, the previous owner, I guess. I wondered, what would I have found if I had dug deeper? Well, let's go get a fucking shovel then. You didn't give me the option to grab it, you dope. What a dangleberry. Ah, crap. Can I get that? Those boxes would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again, but I didn't want to go back up there. Not with that body and all that blood. I knew I needed to take a look around. Alright, well, I was hoping I could go back upstairs and grab that shovel. That would make fucking sense. Alright, there was nothing. Okay, so nothing to do now but descend further. Deeper and deeper. Candles. Ooh. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there? And these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. You didn't start with that? If I woke up, I'd check my person for shit. Seriously. Did I come to that house or did something bring me? Hey man, one man's trash is another man's treasure. There wasn't anyone there. Was I hearing things? You must be, because I didn't hear shit. Okay. Oh, what are those, bats? Go away. Oh, I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, don't take the ladder then? Or yes? Well, I hope there's another way out, because this is it. Oh, what is that? It's a battle axe on the wall. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah, what else are we gonna do? Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it somewhere. Around somewhere. Hey! Knock knock. Can you let me in? Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Fucking guy, seriously, had nothing to say. How rude. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Well, I don't really. I could hear a faint hum and the smell from before started to get worse. The stink of death. And decay. And leftover pizza. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. Wheat pasted? What the fuck is that? The message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out! Danger due to cave-in. I wanted nothing more than get out of there. Alright, well, you know, I tried that. You told me to go fuck myself. Ooh, creepiness. Oh, this is a special door. I could feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against it. What? Heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. Oh, you mean I could have killed him? If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed familiar, a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. Yeah, you maybe. My leg ached just thinking about it. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. How do you smear grass? Odd, there was a similar dirt on my shoes. I think you were here, dude. Oh, do we go through the door, or do we go back upstairs? That was rhetorical. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. I could hear a faint tickling sound. Oh, trickling sound even. Like water. What was that? I'm gonna go on a limb and say water. Exit? You can't be that stupid. The kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? You bet your ass. I slipped the knife in my boot. Since I had the gun in my pocket, did I really need all this? Absolutely. There could be bears down here. Oh, that didn't sound good. No, that's okay. Stay somewhere else. Okay. They got numbers, I think. That says 1, that says 2. This one has nothing, so that'd be 0. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Oh, sometimes you say something different. Not this time, I guess. Oh, what do we got here? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in these sewers. Oh, wheel. Let's crank this bitch. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yeah. Whatever these valves did, this one wasn't pumping water anymore. Is that a good thing? Did I just get myself killed? Two valves! Ah. Alright, fuck it, let's do this. Yep, I turned it. Oh, 3 and 4, eh? Well, fuck them. They got numbers? Or did I... I wonder I don't turn them in order. That would make sense. What? Okay, I guess I turned them all? What does that mean? What does that mean? God damn it, what does that mean? Is this door now unlocked? Well, fuck you then. Can't skip messages, that sucks. Or take the exit or the ladder. Exit my ass! Get this guy some Pepto-Bismol. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I'd find a way to drain that putrid water. Ah. Crap. Well, I turned them all, so... Looking for that machine. I wonder if we'll see anything different now. No, not one. Not that one. Alright, well that was helpful. Can I turn this again? Alright. Yeah, I didn't want to turn it off. I wanted to turn it on, apparently. Alright, I guess we keep searching. We keep smirching. Keep looking around for clues. Oh, that was the ladder, damn it. Smooth move, X-Lax. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. I think I know from what. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take it? You bet your ass. Not sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Did not want to keep digging through this mess. Yeah, well, what other fucking choice do you have, dude? Arrow's pointing to the way out. Can I get up there? Yeah, whatever. Alright, so we need to find a way to play this here VCR tape. And we need to find a way to drain that bullshit, but since I turned those valves, it doesn't look like I can unturn them. Oh, okay. So maybe I didn't turn off the water flow in the others. Okay, so there's a yellow spot on there. I wonder if that's the direction it should be going. This one's... yeah, and that one's off. So yeah, they all seem to be... now they seem to be facing the right way and everything. Oh, okay, guess not. Huh. Ah. Alrighty then. So they let me know when I've done it correctly. How nice. There we go. Okay. How nice of them to give me the clues. Is this one still locked? You suck. I'm expecting the doors to open by themselves. Alright. The water should be drained. Let's skedaddle. Looked like the water was draining out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Yeah, we fucking took it. What are you, high? I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped I had no idea what it might open. How about the door upstairs? Oh, nice. What is this? Looks like a recipe. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but it had obviously been wiped off recently. A door or a ladder? The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Well, try the fucking key, you dope. More doors. I wonder if I should go back to that other door that was locked. Yeah, blood. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. In the face? Ouch. There was a keyring sticking out of a man's pocket. Yes, I fucking took it. Thought about the knife and had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from my pocket. From his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Well, I don't know what this game's about, so there could be zombies in here, no question. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VCA, yeah. The tape I found could be useful. Couldn't help but wonder if someone was watching me right now. Probably. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Oh, squeamish, eh? There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did the key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? Oh, do we go around in a circle? is this a different place? This seems like a different place. Yes, I also wondered what was up with those keys in the room in the Hoyven. I used the key ring to unlock the door. Hey, there should be a tape here. This shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Well, put it in there then. When it was on the tape and why it was thrown out. Oh, specialness. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wonder what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Oh no. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. Jesus. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like someone had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. Okay, great. So you basically just... Yeah, whatever. So you basically just threw the tape in the VCR and ran away? See if we can unlock that other locked door. Isn't it? Tried a bunch of the keys in the keyring I found on the sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Awesome sauce. Oh, radioactivity, eh? A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. That room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? What to do with hiding? Killer! The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murderers. Murderers? With some dead people. According to one of the clippings, bodies have been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. The faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station. It was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Well, thank you for telling us which one. I'm not sure that matters. Alright. Okay then. Well, we found out what was in those 2 rooms and on that VCR tape, so I guess we can fucking spend it. What the hell? What was that? I could have been killed? Looks like poop up the side of the wall there. Oh wait, I didn't want this ladder, right? Oh, I did. What the fuck? This was the security room, right? Oh, I see. It was not, but we're on the right track. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. Ah, I see. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. The thought of that video tape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to pine-scented blast of fresh air. What is this? And we go back in the house. Alrighty then. Creepiness? I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved the rusty door open. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Sure, it'd be nice to see where I was going. Or like a little bit wider radius, just so I'd know if I was wasting my fucking time. Shit, I don't know if I should go this way or scope out the other way. Yeah, that's not annoying. Another fucking door. Enough with the goddamn doors! This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled. Oh, I had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Of course. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did I... Hold on a minute, I gotta find the latrine. Oh no, fuck me, dude. Seriously? Oh, I have a picnic. The dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. So I tried to read some of the names and marks. I hardly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Sure. With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R and H. I felt like a teenager defacing a table. I read some of the other names and notes on the table's surface. Reed, Tron, Kumar, Uncle Phil, Henry, Daniel. Okay, why are some of the letters capitalized? I don't see a word popping out. Tronua, PLLHNYDANL, blah blah. Oh, and David and Jenny. Seemed like the table had been seeing a lot of use over the years. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross? No. Fuck that. In that darkness, it didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there was another option. Pardon me while I duck behind this shrub and do my business. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wonder if I could find my way around. Must I? Oh my god. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Was someone else out in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Probably got murdered. 2 folding camp chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Alcohol abuse! Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks and a cooler. I felt like if I keep rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Alright, I think we need to go back to where I came out of the sewer, because I feel like we're skipping shit. Oh yeah, I won't be able to now, will I? Oh, here we go, okay. That's not annoying at all. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? You betcha. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Yeah, that's good. Squeak! Well, this is the sewer I came out of. Okay, so we didn't miss anything there, but we can ascend the fucking water tower. And one of those half-assed scribble notes did mention a water tower, I think. So let's do this. Alright, fuck it. Let's see what's at the top. See what's at the tippity top. Oh my god, scrapings. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Well, seriously? It slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. Who gives a shit? In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. It was getting cool up there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Did I put this up here? Was someone else carrying it? You're actually dead, and you're wandering around, retracing your own death. Alrighty. So I guess let's see what's behind this locked bullshit. Okay, good. Good. We like dead ends. Oh, that's right. It came to the back side of your ass over here. Alright, let's go about this place. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. And a door. A door leading to fucking nowhere. And another door leading to the other half of nowhere. Hey, a map. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course! The map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked. In the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even his train yard. What was he doing, coming back here? It's your notes, you idiot. The sorry condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Fuck you, really, with another door. Oh, we're back outside, eh? A bus. Oh, it's a train. The old train was ripped open and hanging from the shred of metal. As well as the broken fence that was a... What? No, wait a minute. The old train was ripped open, and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot down there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Alright, well, I mean, did you grab the cloth? It's getting colder out there and I had to keep moving. Alright, cool, I guess. Piecing together absolutely nothing. A lot of knocked over chairs here. I thought the chairs in the train station were bolted to the floor. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper. Wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt I picked up might match these, but of course not. This station has been closed for years. The ticket must have been from the newer station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresh-looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. And I did nothing. It looked like someone had been leafing through the old ledgers, looking for something. A name, perhaps. Yeah, we're gonna come all the way around this and find out it was him doing all this shit. Oh, right. I guess I got to find my way through the woods now. Damn it all.